Did you know your DNA could be trying to warn you about something sinister brewing in your body? Hi, I'm Lucas, a PhD geneticist, and what I'm about to share will change the way you think about your DNA. Today we'll reveal 11 red flags your DNA can reveal before you get sick, even if you feel healthy. But the good news is that we can use these signals to live a healthier and longer life. Okay, let's dive in. There are some mutations you're born with, hidden in every cell of your body. These are called germline mutations. Most are harmless, but some estimates suggest that up to 10% of the population carries at least one mutation that dramatically raises the risk for cancer, cardiac disease, neurodegenerative diseases, to name a few. That's nearly 1 in 20 people. Think about that. When you factor in the sum of many variants with smaller effects spread across the genome, the risk of developing disease jumps to over 50%. You'd never know unless you test for these mutations. And the best current way is through clinical-grade genome sequencing. Just look at the actress Christina Applegate, known for her roles in Married with Children and Dead to Me. She discovered a BRCA mutation and took proactive steps, including having her breasts, ovaries, and fallopian tubes surgically removed, drastically cutting her lifetime cancer recurrence risk. Just like for hereditary cancer, there are now tailored interventions for many genetic diseases. The key is early detection. One of the most exciting things in genomics is that we're on the verge of unlocking powerful gene editing tools like CRISPR to cure or treat many inherited conditions. Your DNA takes abuse every day, from chemicals, radiation, stress, and aging. One of the most dangerous types is double-stranded DNA breaks. When your body's repair crew can't keep up, mutations accumulate, or cells go rogue. This type of DNA damage has been linked to cancers, neurodegenerative diseases, and many others. Harvard's David Sinclair believes that these breaks also drive aging by scrambling the epigenetic code, making cells lose their identity and organs to ultimately malfunction. While we can't stop DNA damage from happening, we can minimize exposure by avoiding certain environmental triggers. The role of double-stranded DNA breaks in disease and aging is an emerging field, with scientists actively working on understanding, detecting, and lowering DNA damage. Not all mutations are inherited. Somatic mutations accumulate in our cells as we age, from inflammation, toxins, and even natural cell division. Most are harmless as far as we know, but as more unique somatic mutations accumulate, organ or tissue dysfunction and disease can ensue. Some somatic mutations can be passed on to multiple cells, called clonal hematopoiesis, increases with aging, increasing the risk of heart attack, stroke, and leukemia. By age 70, up to 20% of individuals have clonal hematopoiesis, and most don't even know it. Testing for these mutations early can reveal a risk long before symptoms appear. I don't doubt that testing for somatic mutations will be routine to assess healthy aging in the near future. Inside your cells are mitochondria. They're dubbed as the energy factories of life, but they do so much more. You may not know that they have their own DNA, and it mutates at a rate of 100 times faster than our genome. Some of these mutations can lead to mitochondrial disorder, and as more DNA mutations build up, they can cause mitochondrial dysfunction, potentially triggering accelerated aging and age-related diseases, including Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, or diabetes. Fortunately, there are ways to find out how healthy your mitochondrial DNA is, and more importantly, how to make your mitochondria thrive. Your genes need instructions to do their jobs. These instructions come from epigenetic tags like DNA methylation that determine which genes get turned on or off and which don't. All sorts of epigenetic tags are found on your nuclear and mitochondrial DNA, collectively known as the epigenes. Stress, toxins, and even aging can distort your epigenome, potentially activating inflammatory genes and even silencing tumor suppressors, which can lead to many types of diseases, including cancers and neurodegenerative diseases. Scientists have found that not only can your epigenome forecast disease, but methylation signatures can also predict your lifespan, how fast you're aging, and your biological age, which is the age of your body. And if your biological age, measured through methylation clocks, is higher than your chronological age, you're at risk of many chronic diseases and early death. Even if your epigenome is robust, your cells could be misreading it, wreaking havoc on which genes are expressed and in which amounts. The genes work together in your cells like instruments in an orchestra. While the science is still relatively young, it looks like the same factors as mentioned before can disrupt the genetic symphony in your cells. Gene expression testing, like RNA sequencing, shows which genes are active, how much, and in what form, offering deeper insights into disease states. This type of testing is already helping to diagnose and predict rare neurological and muscle diseases and could soon be used for early detection of Alzheimer's, cancer, and even advanced aging. As our understanding of gene expression in health and disease evolves, RNA sequencing will be key to developing personalized treatment. You may be surprised to hear that as you age, some of your cells start losing large fragments of DNA or even entire chromosomes. One prime example is seen in aging men, where some blood cells lose their Y chromosomes. This phenomenon, called mosaic loss of Y chromosome, or amyloid, affects an estimated 40% of 70-year-old men, and it's not harmless because it's been linked to increased risk of heart disease, Alzheimer's, cancer, and even early death. Amyloid weakens immune function, promotes fibrosis, and may explain why men often die younger than women. Fortunately, there are lifestyle changes that can decrease the risk of amyloid. More on this coming up soon. Telomeres are the protective caps on your chromosomes. They shrink each time your cells divide until your cells can't divide anymore. One of the most common causes of telomere shortening is aging. Short telomeres are linked to a higher risk of heart disease, stroke, cancer, and premature death. But recent science is showing that excessively long telomeres may also be bad for us. These findings suggest that telomeres follow the Goldilocks principle, where they must be neither too short nor too long for optimal health. Fortunately, there are ways to keep telomere lengths optimal, which starts with testing. Your body is home to trillions of bacteria, including the ones in your gut. But your gut microbiome isn't just for digesting food. It also produces hormones, regulates immunity, and influences your metabolism. These microbes have their own DNA, and it outnumbers the DNA in your cells. Your microbiomes contain 100 to 1,000 times more genes than are found in your genome. When your microbiome is healthy, you thrive. But when it's imbalanced, especially your gut microbiome, dysbiosis occurs, triggering chronic inflammation, frailty, and even neurodegeneration. In certain diseases and unhealthy aging, harmful bacteria take over, causing more mayhem in the body. The importance of our microbiomes to healthy aging is highlighted by studies of centenarians, which are individuals that live over 100 years. They tend to have robust, diverse gut microbiomes with specific good bacteria, similar to the microbiomes found in young people. Fortunately, your microbiome can be modified, and the process starts with finding out which bacteria your microbiome is composed of. Every day, dying cells release DNA into your blood. This is called cell-free DNA or cfDNA. Normally, your body clears it, but in chronic illness, cancer, or aging, it builds up, triggering inflammation and immune activation. High cfDNA levels in the blood have been found in many diseases, such as heart disease, Alzheimer's, diabetes, cancers, and even infectious diseases. And they're tied to faster aging and worse health outcomes. While the blueprint to lowering inflammatory cfDNA is unclear, nailing the fundamentals likely has a big impact. One major emerging application for cfDNA is for multi-cancer early detection blood testing, such as the Gallery test by Grail, which can detect over 50 types of cancers years before traditional diagnosis. In one study, Gallery testing picked up a cancer signal in 1.4% of unsuspecting individuals, with more than a third of those positives having cancer confirmed through other tests. Technology constantly improving, and at a current cost of less than $1,000, this test is already a godsend for early disease detection. Now let's talk about one last cutting-edge discovery related to DNA markers: extracellular vesicles, or EVs. They are tiny messenger bubbles sent by your cells through your bloodstream. EVs carry DNA, RNA, and proteins through your bloodstream to other cells that can either help or harm. As we age, EVs carry more inflammatory and damaged DNA, contributing to Alzheimer's, osteoporosis, and cancers, particularly of the head, neck, and gastric, breast, lung, and liver tumors. They're also being explored as powerful diagnostic and prognostic biomarkers, offering a window into your body's health without invasive procedure. Now, don't take all this as doom and gloom, because scientists are taking advantage of these DNA signs and turning them into screening tools to detect diseases, prevent premature deaths. Plus, many of these DNA signals are modifiable, and some of the best tools to protect your DNA are surprisingly simple. And it all starts with testing, because if you don't measure what's happening with your DNA, you're just guessing. The best place to start is with whole genome sequencing. This gives you a comprehensive map of your inherited mutations, disease risks, and even how your body processes medication. For more on where to start with testing, watch this video. Once you have the data, you can take action, such as regular exercise, especially strength training and cardio, has been shown to improve epigenetic signatures and telomere lengths. Quality sleep is just as powerful. Miss a night, and the very next day, your DNA damage markers shoot up. Then there's nutrition, not just clean eating, but nutrient-dense foods that fuel your body's natural repair systems. Add in stress reduction, and you've covered the foundation. From there, you can layer in extra support with supplements, such as CoQ10 to protect your mitochondria, and prebiotics and probiotics to repair your gut microbiome. And equally important, avoid what accelerates harm to your DNA. That means limiting smoking, alcohol, air pollution, sedentary behavior, and unnecessary radiation exposure, like frequent CT scans, which can increase DNA damage and introduce mutation. The bottom line is that your DNA isn't just a fixed blueprint. It's dynamic and a response to how you live. And with the right tailored strategies, you can not only protect your DNA, but live a long and healthy life. If you want to find out more how to use your DNA to improve your health and lifespan through personalized, watch these videos and subscribe to the channel.